Hello, what is up guys, it is Glopy and today I'm going to be bringing you another tips and tricks video. And in this tips and tricks video I'm going to be giving you some tips, not really tricks, but going to be giving you some tips on actually how to stay alive in Call of Duty Ghosts and how to actually play more smarter. Therefore you'll be getting more kills and less deaths just by following these tips and tricks. So let's get started. So we're going to be starting and talking about gun knowledge. And now we want to talk about gun knowledge because you want to use a gun that's suitable, because if you use a gun that you're not comfortable with or you don't like, what's the point of using it? You're just going to die anyway, so don't even bother using it. Only use a gun that you're suitable with. And now we're going to be talking about maps. So if you're playing a really small map, are you going to use a light machine gun? Probably not. You might want to use a submachine gun or an assault rifle. That also deals with larger maps as well. If you're playing larger maps, don't use a submachine gun. Only use the guns that actually go with the map. So if it's a large map like Stonehaven, you probably would want to use an assault rifle or a sniper rifle so you can get those long lines of sight. Because if you're using an SMG, you're pretty much going to be like a headless chicken running around and then you will keep dying. Another tip I'll give you guys is to never run through the middle. Now, you never want to run through the middle, because if you keep running through the middle, you're going to die. So pretty much in this game, you might not want to rush. You might want to kind of control an area and stay more defensive. That way you can actually get more kills and stay off the minimap and not get as much deaths. So now we're going to be talking about kind of sticking on the sides. And now you want to stick on the sides because not many people stick on the sides, and therefore you can actually flank around the enemy, which means you can actually run up behind him and you can get some easy kills. And that's just an easier way on actually how to get more kills. So once again, never run through the middle. I just ran through the middle just then, but that was only just to try and flank the enemy. And I want to talk about the minimap in Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, you want to use the minimap to your full advantage, because you might want to keep putting down SATCOMs and you want to look at your minimap to determine where your enemy spawns. To be honest, the spawns are absolutely rubbish for Team Deathmatch. That's what I'm playing. Usually where no one is on the minimap, so let's say there's a kind of really open space on the other side of the minimap, that's usually where the enemy team will spawn. It's always been that way in Call of Duty, but in Call of Duty Ghosts, they've kind of changed it, so the enemy will spawn near you. So if you kill an enemy, that enemy will spawn near you, so you got to watch out for that, and that's probably how you die really easier. But that's only Team Deathmatch spawns. Domination spawns are usually the same. You can usually spawn trap your enemy in one area. So we're going to be talking about how people ask me how I win gunfights all the time. I usually never lose a gunfight. That's because I use the perk Focus. Now, what the perk Focus is going to allow you to do is have less flinch, which means that you will stay on target more. And in a way, Focus does give you a bit more health. It doesn't seem that way, but in a way, I've gotten shot a lot of times, and Focus actually helps me survive. And now we're going to be talking about a headset. Now, if you do want to use a headset in this game, I'm not saying you should buy a headset, but if you really want to stay alive longer, because in this game it has perfect sound whoring, which means you can hear the enemy's footsteps more louder and use amplify. And if you do hear an enemy, never chase after him or run after him, always wait for him, kind of camp and wait for him. In a way, you might seem a camper or anything, but usually if you do chase after an enemy, he might hear you and he might come after you. So an easy way is to actually come after him. And because all of that said with the minimap, the AI actually does call stuff out. When I mean the AI calls stuff out, I mean it actually says like the AI moving into VIP area, something like that. People think that's just random bullshit that the game put in, but that's actually true. People do move in that area, so you want to focus and put your mind into that area. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's videos. Kind of take these tips and tricks into consideration, and this will actually definitely make you a better player and actually make you stay alive longer. So I hope you have all enjoyed. Tell me down in the description below if I should do more of these videos where I kind of talk about tips and tricks and actually how to improve you and how to make you guys actually a better person and to make you guys a better player. So once again, like the video, hit the subscribe button below, and I'll see you guys later. Globe out.